And I just rounded a corner and there's a strange figure over there. My goodness, who could that be? It's goddamn Crash Bandicoot. And he's 700 foot tall. And most importantly, he is very angry. He's terrifying. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the lovely world of Spore. Now, what are we doing in Spore today? Well, we're going to be doing a very unique challenge in Spore. We're going to be finishing Spore without actually evolving our creature at all. That's right, Spore, the game which is all about evolving your own life, can actually be completed without evolving at all. But before I dive into our lovely tadpole adventure, we must first ask ourselves the question, why? Why on earth are we avoiding evolution today? Well, allow me to introduce you to the last creature I made in Spore. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my last creature. Humbly called the worst Spore creature. It is unique. Now, unlike most Spore creatures, this one installs nightmares. It has many special moves, including the ability to robot dance. I mean, just look at that. Fantastic, isn't he beautiful? He's such a happy little chappy. But when he's not doing his dance moves, he can do his personal favorite maneuver that I like to call, ladies and gentlemen, the nut. My goodness, that's intense nuttage right there. Wow, he is literally collapsed. Now today it's time for us to begin our ultimate adventure and challenge of beating Spore without evolving at all. So we're going to start a brand new game right the way down in the cell stage. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to jump into this game and start a brand new adventure in the cell stage. Oh, fantastic stuff. Now of course we need to choose our diet, and this is our diet for basically the entire game. And naturally we're going to go carnivore, and it's time to name our planet. Our planet shall of course be called Please Will Make Spore 2. Please, seriously, I need the game in my life. Anyway, let's go into this lovely game. Now of course everyone knows life starts with a bright lovely yellow sun and a meteor coming yeeting on out of it, and this meteor crash lands on a planet and life is created. Truly majestic, glorious life, and that glorious life is us. Now unlike all other life in existence, this life is destined for greatness, and it is so perfect in fact, it doesn't even need to evolve. And we've crash landed via meteor form, and wabam, here we are. Ah, lovely. We immediately spring out of this tiny rock, and here we are. This is our entire species. It is completely and utterly perfect, and immediately we're just going to harvest as much food as possible because it surrounds us. Now, of course, eating every little nubbin of food around us grants us 1 DNA point each, which we could spend on upgrading our creature and making it more powerful. However, upgrading your creature is a luxury that we do not have, because we will be entirely focused on just eating food and not evolving whatsoever, because evolving would simply mean that our creature wasn't perfect from the moment that they spawned from a random space rock, which of course we know is wrong because we were perfect. I'm just going to of course grab a few more snacks and meals, and oh look, what's this? Now this is the game teaching us that basically around us we can steal the DNA of other animals to create one mega animal, like for example unlocking a horn, a spike, which is fantastic because it allows you to attack better. Naturally we're going to ignore all of this advice and leave evolution for the nerds. Oh, hello there, tiny cell. Oh, you poor little microorganisms. Oh, come inside my belly. Actually, that feels completely wrong to say. Please waltz into my general direction so that I might feast on you and use this feasting to grow in size and power. There we go, fantastic. Now we are getting chased by one angry bug, but it's okay because we've just become larger, and that means that we can one-hit him. And oh my goodness, I think it's time we find a mate so that I can drop down a save file. Right, come on, tactical mating on the battlefield. It's the only way to preserve yourself. There we go. Now naturally the standard mating process of Spore allows you to spend some of those fantastic DNA points on your species. However, if we were to attach anything like the ability to eat plants or spike things, or heck even swim faster, that would immediately invalidate our entire run. Consequently, we must only give our perfect species a name, and so I must name it after the most evolutionary perfect being that I can think of, and that would of course be the species of the Mega Chad. Now famously, chads are the peak pinnacle form of evolution, and in this case we have a condensed down perfect form of the Mega Chad. Right, now let's immediately swim the Mega Chad back out into the ocean without any improvements or modifications, because my goodness, he's just immediately perfect. Oh my goodness, I am successfully becoming a larger boy. The Mega Chad as a species is growing. Of course, we are fighting more and more species that are technically completely and utterly terrifying because they have actual defensive mechanisms against predators. We have nothing other than one big chompy mouth. This means that if we encounter things that are effectively giant balls of death stabbing, we just have to avoid them, else we will die instantaneously. Oh my goodness, we are certainly in a bit of a world which is a bit too big for us now. These are some big fishies, and we are a very small fishy. My goodness. We've had a great existence of basically just stealing the food off of the sea floor. Now, of course, some would criticize the Chad. However, it is a noble role to be a bottom feeder in society. And there we have it. One more snack, and I'm pretty sure we have just evolved legs. And there we have it. Oh, we're developing a brain. The Chad has grown a brain. My goodness, I never thought the day would come. But Mega Chad is now on the pathway to sentience without evolving at all. Right, now onwards we go. It's time for the Mega Chad to go to land. Now, of course, in this stage, Will Wright wants to make sure the player knows that they can add legs to their creature, and in fact they should. However, we're not going to touch him. Mega Chad is beautiful. Mega Chad is perfect. Look at my precious little blue boy. Right, let's go. Save an exit. You're perfect, my sweet child. Go. Walk on land. Somehow. Here it is. The humble Mega Chad leaving the oceans of Will Wright Please Make Spore 2 and progressing onto land. Now, of course, we summon all of our other strange kind as we vibrate onto the surface world, and wow, that really is some impressive walking that we have going on there. Truly majestic. And it's time for us to begin our adventure into Spore. Right, now, immediately in the creature stage, things are a little bit more difficult for us because we're not very good at fighting, and that means instead we're going to try and charm our way to success. And I'm hoping that around here, oh my goodness, it's one of my creations. It's Daddy Longleg, created by Barry Trotter 69. Yes, I made this. What we're going to do is charm the Daddy Longleg because they're a level 1 creature. All we have to do is simply sing to them, which is something that our basic creature has the ability to do. So they sing, we sing, and we're bam. That somehow gives us DNA. And there we go, we've made vague friends with them. All we need to do is impress one more of them, and that is the alliance completely secured, and we're bam, we gain a whole bunch of bonuses there. Now, of course, we did pick up an evolutionary part there, which would allow us to evolve the Mega Chad to be even greater. However, Mega Chad is perfect. I mean, just the way that he kind of glides across the ground in such a smooth and lovely manner. Right, now let's go find another species to either impress or murder. Fantastic. It's the Chun Fa. Now, this species we can definitely charm. Easy peasy, 25 DNA. And this is going to be it. We're going to be able to charm this clan, and by charming this clan, it's going to give us enough DNA to evolve up to the next tier. And with that, not only do we become slightly larger, but we also become smarter. That's right, the Mega Chad brain is evolving to now the size of a very, very, very small grain of rice. Very impressive. That's right, we've grown so smart, in fact, we can invite an ally to join us on our quest. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to charm one of these creatures into joining my pack, and that should hopefully be enough to get them to join my adventures. And of course, there we go. We've picked up an alpha charger here, and this little sausage is going to follow us around as we go to the next tier 2 area. Now this here is the incredible legs faction, complete with baby legs. Oh wow, it's baby legs from Rick and Morty is right here. Now we're going to go up to the baby legs faction and try and ally them using our incredible singing abilities. Now, of course, we deliberately aim for the children because they will be the easiest to impress, and well, bam, we will be able to gain their trust. And there we go, they are now our allies, which is fantastic. Now, of course, I'm going to dismiss our old pack friend and in the process pick up a brand new pack friend. That's right, we're going to make new friends on this journey. Well, as soon as my species remembers how to walk again. Oh no, we've gotten stuck in the terrain of the map, Will. Oh dear. Right, well, I'm going to have to sit and simply wait for the Mega Chad to starve to death. Oh wait, there's a baby legs that's just spawned. Baby legs, come be charmed by me. No, don't leave. Oh, it's left. Now, of course, some of you might be saying if we had legs, we'd be able to get out of the terrain of the map. And to you, I say, yeah, you're probably quite right. But not all of us are perfect. So all I have to do is do the evolutionary practice and fail-safe of just simply letting Mega Chad die. And then I can play as a new Mega Chad who hopefully doesn't get stuck on the terrain. Alright, so we're going to convince the legs to join us using a fantastic dance. this, and well, bam, there we go. We now have a legs in our party. So now obviously I'm going to get rid of our first pack member because we don't need them anymore. So there we go. Now it is 1 Mega Chad and 1 Alpha Legs. And now using our Alpha Legs, we're going to pick up a second Alpha Legs. Oh, and there we go. 2 legendary Alpha Legs, all with improved singing capabilities, is going to allow us to absolutely smash anyone else we come into contact with. Right, let the adventure of singing continue. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've just been exploring around. I've managed to increase the intelligence of our creature, and I just rounded a corner, and there's a strange figure over there. My goodness, who could that be? It's goddamn Crash Bandicoot, and he's 700 foot tall, and most importantly, he is very angry. He's terrifying. He's got 1,000 health and he's coming to kill us. Please, Crash, please. I love your games. Don't kill my friend. Oh my god, he just one-hit my friend. He one-hit the Alpha Mega Chad. That's an Alpha Mega Chad there. That had like 50 health. Oh, Crash Bandicoot, please. I submit, Crash. Please. Oh my goodness. We can't fight back. He just one-hit my other guy. Run, Mega Chad. Flee. Flee, Mega Chad. Crash, please. Leave me alone. Oh god. I think I've seen this in a nightmare. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Run! Run, Chad, run! Oh, I don't think you can. Oh my god. We're dead. We were killed by Crash Bandicoot. Right, now I've got to migrate to a new nest, so that's what we're going to be doing. It's migration time, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to take a very long time. So I'll be back in a bit, and hopefully along the way, we won't be murdered by a giant raccoon. The journey to the new nest will be long and arduous, not because we're going to be attacked by anything that we can't fight off, but mostly because we are exceedingly slow. I think I've genuinely seen Priuses go faster than the Mega Chad when it comes to land speed. Oh my god, there's Crash Bandicoot. He's over there on that horizon. Oh, hopefully we never have to deal with him again, because my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, I've just been told that there is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity happening right now. That's right. Will Wright, who invented Spore, and Sean Murray, who created No Man's Sky, have finally teamed up to create the ultimate game, Spore 2. And they're telling me that the first 8,000 people to like this video will receive free access to the Kickstarter. The game will apparently be released shortly after Star Citizen is fully complete, so make sure to invest now. Anyway, back to the video. Right, so we've almost hit the stage where we can actually finally leave the creature stage. We're getting really close now. All we're really doing is basically finding monsters which we can socialize, and then what you want to do is kind of walk them away from their nest, because this stops them being reinforced in what are effectively our rap battles where we just spam songs at them. So naturally we just kind of back this little guy into a corner, and then all we have to do is impress him a few times, and it doesn't really matter if he does other stuff and it makes him upset, because all we need to do is get him to sing once. Right, there we go. We force this monster away from its hive, so naturally, bam, we just hit it with a sing-song, and oh yeah, we're definitely impressing this guy. No matter what you do, you are about to be impressed. And perfect. There we go. That's enough to completely expand our mind. Just by stealing other monsters that are evolved and harnessing their abilities, we're able to grow an entire brain in the Mega Chad. My goodness, we've done it without even evolving. Truly, truly incredible. It's time for us to move to the tribal stage. Oh my goodness. Well, I never thought the day would actually come, but we're actually able to advance to the tribal stage. Now, there's a couple of min-maxy things you can do before you go to the tribal stage. Number one, make sure you have another species filling out your pack. Never have your own species. This is because if you take another species, like the wub species here, into the tribal stage, you get to domesticate them and use them as food for the remainder of the tribal stage. This basically makes you absolutely overpowered, because you don't have to send anyone out to go harvesting berries. Equally, the tribal stage is where the fact that we haven't really evolved at all no longer really comes back to bite us. Right, now let us move on to the tribal stage where we could, you know, evolve ourselves to, I don't know, walk, but no, instead we are still going to remain a tribe that just kind of floats around with no real abilities. I mean, we're less limited by the fact that we didn't evolve at all. However, for some reason in this cutscene, we're going to be able to light a stick on fire using only our mouth, and this is going to prove that we're evolving. My goodness, here it comes. Oh, yep, I think we've done it. I can't tell. I really can't tell. Is it maybe just the fact that we're holding a stick is enough? Yep, the fact that we're able to hold a stick in our mouth is proof. It's proof that we can evolve. Well, actually, no, it's proof that we can't evolve. My goodness, we're so smart. Oh, we've made fire. We've made real fire. This is civilization, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't even need to evolve. Oh, and we've got a little tribal stick in everything. That means that we now have a tribal chief, or Chief Chad. Time for the tribal stage to begin. Now, this is where things are going to get spicy. Now, fantastically, of course, as you can see, we start out with our 3 friends sat in the back here, singing away, and what we can do is we can harvest eggs from them, which is perfect. So we're going to get one of our little guys to just focus on harvesting whatever food they produce. Meanwhile, I guess we can just kind of plan out a tribe. Right, the egg harvesting is going fantastically. We're able to gain, I think it's about, 5 food per trip here, which is great because it means we're basically entirely food self-efficient. And then using all of this food, we're able to buy the lovely didgeridoos, which we're going to be able to place down, and we'll bam. Now, all of our tribespeople can equip the fantastical weapon that is a didgeridoo. Oh my goodness, the pathfinding is getting really bad here. What is even going on? Come on, please, Spore, please, Will Wright, add the pathfinding. It's not difficult. I just need... Where are you going? The food pile is here. Where are you going? Put it in the food pile. Oh my goodness. All of my little guys have basically come of age, which means I'm going to get them to all equip a didgeridoo. And this is going to put us in a prime spot to really impress the other tribes now that everyone has a didgeridoo, excluding, of course, our tribal leader who is completely stuck on the goddamn terrain. What is wrong with this guy? All right, everyone get a didgeridoo. Tribal leader, please. Please, Roger, please. Okay, he's put the food in. He's put the food in. Where is he going? Please. I just want to look after you, my special man. Okay, right. Everyone, let's go impress the neighboring tribe with our incredible song. We're going to hit them with the hit song of Didgeridoo. Now, didgeridoo time. Is everyone ready? It's time for didgeridoos. Instruments allow you to respond to the crowd's request by pressing the matching buttons. Well, only have one button to press, Mr. Will Wright. Please, chieftain, please, behave. This is a concert. Okay, they want didgeridoos. Hit him with the didgeridoo. That's it, right. We've pressed the freaky. They want it again. Press it again. What else do they want? Didgeridoo again. And we've got to press it 4 times, I'm guessing. 4. That's exactly it. Bam, friends. 10 out of 10. Oh, lovely. They're our friends now. Right, immediately, didgeridoo time again. This is high-octane gameplay. Our chieftain still has no physical presence on this mortal plane and instead prefers to just move in an immaterial fashion. Oh, yes, the didgeridoos are coming out. Oh, there we go. We have an ally now. And that's immediately created all these other tribes that have now popped up. And because these guys love us so much, they're even going to tell us the secrets of their technology. Oh, yes, there we go. They have taught us probably some redundant thing like fishing, because really the only thing I care about is probably another musical instrument. Oh wow, our entire tribe's been given a lovely jazzy upgrade. Oh, it looks truly majestic now. Oh, we can support up to 9 tribe members now. Fantastic. Can I actually make anything useful? I can make wooden horns. We will really impress the neighbors with our wooden horns. Lovely. Right, pump out the children to man the wooden horns. So I'm back in Spore and I'm trying to charm one of these lovely little tribes, and well, a chaotic demon of death has arrived and things have gone wrong. I mean, what the heck is this? Why is there a small child levitating above us? Take the small child away. Dear God. What is this monstrosity floating above me? Alright, let's just focus on the charming. We can charm. We've also managed to gain an alliance with one of the other tribes. Fantastic. That puts us 2 tribes up now. Now, I somehow doubt anything else is going to happen in the tribal stage, so I will see you as soon as I enter into the vastly more entertaining and fun civilization stage. Because that's when you get to build cities, and most importantly, mine spice. Well, fantastic news, everybody. I've managed to grind my way through the tribal stage. It was genuinely hell. Now, normally the tribal stage is probably my least favorite stage in the game. That's right, Cell stage is no longer my least favorite stage. And that's fantastic because the civilization stage is going to allow us to basically say goodbye to our legs, because you don't actually need legs to operate vehicles for some reason, meaning we are at no disadvantage for being weird, strange, legless abominations. Alright, now let's throw ourselves into the lovely civilization stage, probably my favorite stage. Of course, please ignore the cutscenes. They're not completely working today. I think Will Wright intended cutscenes to involve creatures with legs, but you know, here we are. It's okay. I think there's meant to be creatures on screen at the moment. I'm pretty sure the Mega Chad's meant to be there. Mega Chads. What is wrong with that Mega Chad? He hasn't got a body. What the heck is... Oh my. Fireworks, ladies and gentlemen, are appearing out of the... And there's a guy. he's appeared now. Right, we're about to enter civilization. There we go. It's civilization time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, it's another cutscene time. Look at all of our glorious citizens. Oh, they are so excited because they've discovered how to make a pimpmobile. Oh. Now this is my favorite stage of the game because it's basically the stage of the game where you get to run around and steal the entire world's spice supplies. Right, and immediately we're in the game, and you know what that means? Bam! Secure every single spice mine on the planet and buy as many land vehicles as possible because we need to grab every single bit of spice before any other civilization can get close to it. See, there's a tiny tribe over here, but we can't let the tiny tribe gain access to the spice that it's technically meant to have. There we go. Steal it all. Steal it all. Bam, that one's ours. Great, on to the next one. And the money is going to start flowing on in now. And there we go, another civilization has arrived and they're trying to take control of this spice mine, but luckily we completely beat them to it. Now they are completely economically and technologically behind us. Also, good God, is that epic Sonic. Oh my goodness, it's Sonic and he has a laser beam for an eye. Oh my goodness. I never thought I'd see the day. Right, it's time to build up my empire as well by smashing down a whole bunch of factories and houses. What we're going to want is a lovely house here and probably a factory here. Lovely stuff. That's going to slowly increase our money-making potential. Now what we are going to do is set up a trade route with basically every single civilization we can find. Now some of them will accept trade routes, others won't. Obviously the ones which we stole spice mines from, probably less likely to accept our trade routes. Now what I'm going to do is of course bribe all of these local cities to then secure trade routes with them so that I can then eventually completely and utterly buy them out. Oh, I can buy the city, thank goodness. Now this city is currently being kind of occupied by enemy forces, so I need to kind of really snipe on in there and buy out the purple nation. Now we don't have too much money, we have 4,000 spore bucks, so apparently 4,000 spore bucks is enough to buy their entire city, so that's fine. I mean, some of the options of bribing a city, quite high. This, just 4 grand, okay? That's literally nothing, and bam, they now follow our nation. God, I love money, and I love mining spice. Ah, majestic, it's ours. Now, the Red Nation isn't very happy with us because we're a bit too big and we're a threat to them, so naturally, we're going to bribe them with some money so that they actually love us instead. There we go. Now we're nice and neutral with them. Oh, now there's a religious attack on the Red City here, which is all very exciting. Of course, religious attacks are quite slow, taking over a city using trade routes exceedingly quickly. I mean, here comes the Fun Brigade now with balloons filled with literal spice, and I mean, some would compare Spore to a simulation of the Opium Wars, and those people would probably be right. Anyway, let's buy out this city. There we go. For 8 grand, it's now ours. Ah, glorious stuff. Another city falls to the mighty Spiffco Empire, and we're now going to have to kind of bribe the Yellow Nation so that they're actually happy with us. Right, there we go. We've bribed the Yellow Nation so that they will now love us, and now we can go and propose a trade route and then begin the economical wonder train. All right, let us propose it. Come on, propose trade. Oh no, they find it lacking. Very well, more bribe money it is. There we go, more money and propose trade. Oh, there we go, fantastic. We get the trade route open up with yellow. So now we set all of our vehicles to trade with this city, and this is where the fun begins. Oh yes, I will make money from your glorious religious city. I will turn your followers into tea drinkers, and they will buy only my tea, and then this entire continent shall be mine, giving me the ability to research airplanes. Also, once we get up to 6 cities, all we need is 84 grand in the bank, then we can just press the global merger button and just win the game. Oh, it's so easy. Absolutely fantastic. You just basically want as many factories in your cities as possible. Alright, there we go. I've managed to also bribe the Blue Nation so that I can get a trade route going between their 2 cities and our own. We're actually in the perfect position to buy out the Yellow City. It is now fully under our control, so yeah, we might as well buy it. For the low cost of 16,000 spore bucks, bam, they accept. It's ours. Ah, more glorious cities falling to the Empire. I love Spore. I really do. This is my favorite part of Spore, 100%. Just rocking up to cities with big bags of cash and being like, hey, I'd like this entire bit of land. And there we go, it is now all ours. And because we've now conquered our 4th city, we've discovered flight, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that, we can now build aeroplanes, which will allow us to trade with anyone on the planet. It's going to be brilliant. Right, now immediately we're going to need to build ourselves some fancy jazzy aeroplanes. Now the pre-designed aeroplane that gives us the most money is of course the Fan Dancer, so bam, Fan Dancer away. We're going to have a whole bunch of these bad bad boys. Let's get 3 lovely little fan dancers going. And their job, trade with as many cities as humanly possible. And we can also do an ad buyout, which enables faster city buyouts. So I mean, this city here we're trying to trade with and take over, but I mean, if I just do a quick ad campaign in there, it's gonna be ours. Oh yeah, look at that. Quick bit of celebrations. Oh, here comes the ad. Look at this. Vote Spiffco and glorious banners will come. Oh, look at that. We're just dropping free money. This is it. This is how you take control of cities. Oh my goodness, it's completely insane. Oh, and their other cities agreed to trade with us. Fantastic. Right, little do they know what this is going to actually mean. And I'm pretty sure we can buy out this city from them. 16 grand? Oh, they accept. 16 grand and the city is ours. Thank you, Blue Nation. I will be taking another city of yours. All it took was one really good ad campaign to convince them to buy Yorkshire tea, and bam, everything is ours. Now, we've bribed everyone up to a comfortable level of neutrality, so they won't really be able to attack us, and now we're going to be able to kind of just spam out as many air vehicles as we like to begin the true trade armada. There we go. May the trading now commence. And there we go. I'm pretty sure I can now buy out this other city. Lovely stuff. 16 grand. Bam. There's your capital city. It's now ours. Dark blue people. Ah, lovely. Nice lava fountains they have and everything, but no. We shall replace those lava fountains with tea. And there we go. That's another economic city for us to add into our glorious empire. Fantastic stuff. And now we have all of these vehicles which we need to decide what to do with. All right, now is the time to propose the alliance with the final remaining blue city, which for some reason counts us as their allies. There we go. Yes, trade route, please. Oh, and of course they're going to accept. Lovely stuff. Right, trade route, begin. Ah, the money making now commences. Oh wait, we can just do the global merger and buy all cities for 48,000. Just buy all cities and press the game over button. I mean, pressing this button, ladies and gentlemen, means something very important. It means that you can beat the entirety of Spore without evolving at all. Because as soon as you get to the space stage, it doesn't matter what civilization you have. It doesn't matter what nation you're leading. The only thing that matters is that you get to the center of the galaxy. And I mean, there are many ways to do that. The fastest way to do it is just to simply run. I mean, you literally only need one jump drive technology from, like, I don't know, the second star, and then you're able to just blitz your way straight to the finish line. But there we have it. If I press this, spend 48 grand, global merger complete. We send out the money wagons. Oh my goodness. Go on, trade. Oh yeah. Look at this. We got the party blimps up. Bam. Your city is mine. Oh yeah. Get ready for the party blimps. What's that? You had a city? No. Your city is now owned by us. Oh my goodness. It's glorious. It's truly incredible. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the species of Mega Chad evolving from literally nothingness into becoming the most powerful beings of the entire galaxy. This once and for all proves that it doesn't really matter how you evolved, provided you have enough money-making potential and scummy gameplay strategies, anything is possible. Oh yeah, look at that. There's our little house. We send in the guys with the hammers. Of course, we can't hammer things using hands because we don't have hands or arms. Instead, everything is created using the single beak, which we started out with all those thousands of years ago, and we can now make a spaceship. Naturally, I will be stealing this completely legally distinct non-Star Trek spaceship. Oh, it's this spaceship, ladies and gentlemen. It's taken off into space. Glorious stuff. And now the space age starts, and in Spore, the space age is, you know, lovely. You kind of walk around the galaxy, collect as much spice as possible, but it is actually not very fun at all. So this is where I'm going to stop today's video, because as fun as it is just to speed run to the center of the galaxy and fly past all of the Grok ships, not my cup of tea. Instead, what I am happy with is the fact that we've managed to prove that Spore can be beaten without evolving in any way, shape or form, meaning you are perfect no matter how you were created. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking to each and every one of you. You're lovely, you're fantastic, you're truly majestic, wonderful little sausages, so be happy with the way you are, because trust me, if these guys can get to space, what you can manage is going to be absolutely terrifying. Anyway, I'm afraid that's all for today, folks. If you enjoyed today's video, then make sure to give it a like. It does massively help us out. And why not hop on into the comment section and give me a suggestion as to what game you'd like to see next. Also, just hop on in there and be nice to people. 2020 has been a bit of a rough year, and it is basically over, or almost over, depending on when this video goes out. So go down there and make sure everyone's doing okay, because my goodness, it's been a funky year. Anyway, that's all today, folks. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already, because you'd be mad not to. And as always, a massive thank you to each and every one of my majestic patrons who make these videos all the more possible. Seriously, pat yourselves on the back. Thank you very much for supporting me over the year of 2020 and also Christmas. It has been an absolutely huge help, and we've got some very exciting things coming your way in 2021, all thanks to you. Now, of course, if you want to watch another video, there's going to be a fantastic array of them on screen now. But of course, as always, I will see each and every every one of you in the next one. Have an absolutely lovely day, my friends, and goodbye for now.